do it that way, play the guitar first, because I kept screwing up on the guitar. So I do a whole big speech about this. Mitchell. Now this is a Mitchell HD400. HD400 Mitchell. This thing cost me $275. Is considered green lemon, not lime, not like a, to me it's actually like a soft, like, oh, what is that they call this? Anyways, they call it a green lemon. To me it's more like a lime. It is a humbucker single, and then a humbucker. It's really a beautiful guitar. If you watched any of my videos, Mitchell, I bought one, loved it so much, I said, I will not buy another one, but I love it so much, bought another one. Loved it so much, bought this one. I bought this one, I don't have a, I buy all my instruments for use, so I don't have a humbucker, single humbucker, so I bought it because I don't have that configuration. This has a Floyd Rose licensed tremolo. It goes back and forth, it goes about a, going up pitch, it goes about a whole step. Going down pitch, I don't know, a lot. Multiple steps. I like the guitar, in fact, I like anything that's a real simple design. This has a volume and a treble only. 5-position switch, and if you notice I went through the positions towards the end of what I was doing, only because when you go from one, it's this, the back pickup, but when you go to the second position, it coil taps this. It's a single coil. And then the third is the single coil in the middle. And then you go into 4 and 5. 4 is single coils taps the neck position. And then 5 is your double humbucker in that position. Really neat. Mitchell this is their most expensive guitar. And I say that because when you get a expensive guitar maker, let's just say Gibson, and they make their cheaper versions, like their $300 guitars, they're real crappy. They don't want to make them really nice. When you get a guitar like a guitar company like Mitchell, that this is their most expensive one, they got $100 guitars. They have $79 guitars. This is like their most expensive models. Their 400 series electric guitars. They have a couple acoustics. I think they're like $400, but that's it. Okay, so let me go through the features on this. This is a basswood body. Locking nut. I really wish they would have had a locking machine heads, but they don't. Most of these, when they lock up there for the tremolo, they usually don't put a locking on the machine heads. I really wish they would. It'd be a cool little feature to do. I really, what's cool also is really geeky-ish is how they do this cutout here to match the color of the guitar. The guitar color itself, I was trying to find a strap to match it. Going off with market of my normal Cobra design. I'm going to go, try to find this lemon color, which is really a lime, which is really a different color. Anyways, basswood. Has all maple neck with a maple fretboard, and the maple even has a little bit of off coloring on the fretboard, which I like. Before, what they would do is not use that. They would only want the true one color and go, ooh, look how nice it's all one colored. I like the discoloration of the wood. It really gives it personality. The dots, the fret inlays, I really have a problem with center fret inlays. Mitchell puts them off-centered, and there is a mimic looking of abalone. Really neat. A feature that Mitchell does that I don't really see on hardly any other guitar company is this reverse plug. Really cool if you are a couch guitar player or bedroom bed playing on your bed, because you're, especially if you're playing in a little amp or through a headphone set, you got the jack plugged in and it's hitting everything. This one does it, and Mitchell does that on all the guitars I've noticed. Made in China. Here's the back. Really nothing cheap about this guitar. Feels kind of big, but you don't feel it as you're playing up there. Plays really nice. All these Mitchell guitars play really nice. This one has ceramic pickups. The other ones are Alnico. This is a ceramic pickup. All the different bodies have different woods too. This is a basswood. Other ones have been mahogany. They have a strat looking one that's a alder body. I recommend any of these guitars really in any level. I was buying these even though I really didn't want to because they were so good. This one had problems. First of all, the sound of the pickups are all right. They sound a little pushed to me. And you go, oh, that's because, this is the 80s whammy bar. You want it pushed. Well, it doesn't have the sustain that you would want. So normally on all my videos, I go straight in, one cable right to an amp to give you an idea of the quality of the sound, so I don't try to enhance the tone or the sound of the guitar, because then for me, I dislike watching a video and the video isn't true for what the sound of the guitar is. Yeah, I can go put this in a microphone and process it and make it sound incredible. But I want you to have what I want when I watch a video, is what it does, right? So this is what it does. This is the sound it makes. To me, it's a little pushed. It's usable. It's awesome. Don't get me wrong. If this was the first one I bought, I probably wouldn't have bought any other of the models. But this is the last one I bought. I might still buy the Adler body one. I'm thinking that each model is made at a certain place and they're different. This is the only one with the ceramic pickups. And one of the things I didn't like about it is the action's a little high on this compared to the other ones. If I was to put another spring on this and pull it back a little bit, my action would be a little better. I couldn't do any really arpeggios up really high because of rolling my fingers. It gets caught on when the strings are high. When the strings are low, you can roll your fingers and do arpeggios all night long. Which the other Mitchells allowed me to do. One of the other things is the string frets on a lot of cheap guitars, inexpensive guitars. Not only the inexpensive pieces, which this one doesn't have inexpensive really pieces, but you'd find imperfections like the frets sticking out the sides. This one has frets. So if I was to go woo and do some really heavy sliding like you would on a guitar in the 80s with the whammy bar like this, I could actually cut up my hand. So I like this guitar a lot. I will file it down. Also, the bottom high E string gets caught on the frets. If you ever go, when you ever go buy a guitar, if you have the opportunity to purchase it yourself, which I buy them through the mail, or they're just sent to me, so I don't have that opportunity a lot of times. But if you bend the strings, the high E string over the fretboard, and it just flops back up, that's awesome. In this case, this one likes to get stuck on the frets. And it doesn't just get stuck on one, it gets stuck on 3 or 4 of them. That was an issue. The other thing is, I really don't like Floyd Rose pick. This is a Floyd Rose, licensed tremolo. So Mitchell's and probably makes this in their shop, which is okay. I'm not knocking it, but it works a lot better than my first one. I have another Floyd Rose from like 15 years ago. It's a different design, and it's a real pain in the butt. This one is a pain in the butt. When I got it, first thing, the string got caught up here. Took for 20 minutes to 15 minutes to tune the damn thing. And then I got all these Allen wrenches, which just drives me up up the wall. I am not a mechanic. And here I am, not wanting to scratch the paint, but really wanting to scratch the paint because I get upset about having to tune these guitars. Well, anyway, so I finally tuned it, played it, and played a different range of oh, one of my lights just went out. Played it with a different array of another one going out too. Different array amps and stuff. But oh wow, the light just went back on. But I really liked one specific setup. So it's really a one-trick pony type of guitar. I try to get a lot of sustain at it so you can hear it. It's pretty cool. I like it for under $300 without a case. You don't get a case. I love this guitar all day long. Definitely love the quality that they put into it. I wish that some of the imperfections wouldn't have been there. But overall, Gear Geeks, I'll tell you what, this is one of those real Gear Geek type of things where you spend not a lot of money and get a lot of bang for your buck. This is, to me, an $800, $900 guitar in the olden, 10 years ago. I think I covered all the bases on it. What I wanted to say is once I did tune it and get it going, it was harder than hell to get this thing out of tune. I played the heck out of it to get out of tune. I happened to get it the string to get caught up on itself more than I got it to go out of tune. So once you do get it in tune, it's crazy. But I wouldn't just have one of these. You would have to have a couple of them because once it goes out of tune, you just can't sit there at a gig and tune it. All right, Gear Geeks, this is Mitchell. Mitchells are crazy because of what you get, bang for the buck, and that is a Gear Geek thing. Take care, and